important. Now with another update, let's go down to Gary Gerald, who's looking into Bobby Rahal's eyewear.
Vision, of course, critical for any race driver, and most race drivers are blessed with great vision. Not so Bobby Rahal. Normal vision, of course, is 20/20. Take a look at this eye chart here. At 20 feet distance, normal vision, you can cleanly discern this line. Here's what Bobby Rahal sees at 20 feet, and this is blurred to him, this large E. Rahal, of course, is one of the few drivers who wears glasses. They start with these lenses here that are super lightweight. They call them featherweights. They grind them down. They make a very lightweight pair of glasses that he wears underneath his racing helmet. He's tried contacts, but they don't fit his eyes properly. And because of the research of engineers like Mike Held and others, Rahal is totally comfortable with the glasses under the helmet. It's one of those unusual quirks of racing that a man with 20/200 vision can be out here contending for a racing championship. Paul?
There's Paul Tracy, another one that wears glasses while he drives. You can see they are still trying to get all the emergency equipment back into position after clearing the accident for Paul Tracy, and also trying to get that part of the racetrack cleared up.
Back in Vancouver, the continuing battle for second place is Stefan Johansson chasing Bobby Rahal. Johansson tends to lose a little distance coming through the first turn, but then is able to close right back on Rahal. But what he gains on the backside, he seems to lose between the pit straight and the second corner.
He absolutely does. Oh, he's going down the inside. Oh, he doesn't make it.
He locks the front. He touches Rahal. Rahal head on into the barrier. Exactly what everyone would fear on that team. If he can't get that car out, then Rahal earns no points. So we have a serious situation there with Rahal, serious in terms of the points. Corner worker's there and says he's okay. You can see that, but Rahal's nose is stuck in the barrier, and look at the front suspension, Derek.
Rahal is trying to get a push out to try and get back to the pit lane. Look at, he's on the radio. Now Johansson goes down the, oh, it lifts Rahal's car right up into the air. Almost the same has happened to Al Jr. earlier on. When these wheels interlock at these speeds under braking, that's what can happen. But Rahal sits there. Here's another good look here. Now look at Johansson. He locks the brakes right there. Now he can't get out of it. His right front is in front of Rahal's left rear. Lifts him up, and Rahal goes straight into the tire barrier. Rahal's day is over, and Johansson, to me, looks as if he's still in good shape.
But exactly what you suggested. If you were Rahal, wave the guy past. Carl Hogan, the owner and co-owner with Bobby Rahal.
I would have to say,
full course yellow.
I would have to say that Rahal was taken by surprise. I don't believe he expected Johansson to make a move in that position.
And Dr. Terry Trammell outworking the course today as he is pulling some debris away from the front of the car. And Rahal's going to try to get it back to the pits, but it should only be to roll onto the trailer.
Exactly. That car is too badly damaged. It would take way too much time to fix that. Even though you get points all the way down to 12th place, I think they're just going to pull him back, take him into a safe position, and his day is over.
Let's go down a little further on the pit road, get an update on the situation with Robbie Gordon. Here's Jan Beekes.
Robbie Gordon has brought his car on pit road. He's currently running third as his teammate comes in, Eddie Cheever. He is running a 91 car just like Stefan Johansson. We asked Tom Anderson why the 91 car is all of a sudden right coming to the front. He says it's because of the fuel issue. The pace of the race, Paul, is coming back to them. Everyone else is throttling back. The 91 cars are going quicker.
Well, the pace of the race, average speed, until the yellow flag was up over 100 miles an hour, which is a full 7 miles an hour faster than the race record last year. Debbie Rahal concerned about her husband. He's all right, but the car is damaged, and he will be out of this run without a point.
Of course, what Debbie doesn't know is that all she will have heard is that he crashed straight head on into the guardrail. She can't see our monitor, so she doesn't exactly know what happened.
Here it is once again. This is the pursuit by Johansson.
Now,
looking through Rahal's suspension.
He's coming down the inside. Now he can't get out. There's the smoke from Johansson. There he hits Rahal straight into the guardrail.
So Debbie Rahal concerned for her husband as Michael Andretti, with all of this happening behind him, has a full 5-second lead over now second place Stefan Johansson.
Montgomery was a small country town featuring the Red Sox and the Rangers, working hard with the sports you love. Labor Day weekend on ESPN.
Stanley Park in Vancouver has one of the biggest collections of totem poles in British Columbia. It's a beautiful park on the peninsula, surrounded by all the magnificent water and a lovely place to stay. Here is Bobby Rahal trying to get started. And look, Derek, he wants to get back to the pits as fast as he can. Apparently, he thinks that's fixable.
He might just do that. He's shouting, let's go, go. I want to get back to the pit lane. At least give us a chance to fix the car. There's points into the top 12 positions.
Let's go to Jan.
Paul,
Let's consider something here as Bobby Rahal comes in and the crew will look that over. But Jan Beekes, while I have you, everyone made their stop on lap number 30. One would consider that to be way early. They were taking advantage of the yellow, the full course yellow. What do you think that's going to do to the tactics to the end of the race?
well, actually, the fuel window was between 23 and 40, so it won't actually change the strategy whatsoever. They will actually be right on target. So now, of course, that they know what's happening to the tires, they have to say, not only, guys, do you have to save fuel, but now be careful of the tires, because this word will go up and down the pit lane.
You saw Jim Prescott as he took a look at the front of the car and shook his head. Bobby Rahal, of course, climbed out quickly, and so Bobby Rahal's day is done without a point. For IndyCar driver, there's a great deal more to do than just push the pedals and steer the automobile. Jan Beekes takes a look at the adjustments he can make from inside the cockpit. So Johansson has some distance to be able to make up if he is going to catch the leader of the race. But Bobby Rahal, the points leader, is out and is with Gary Gerald.
Indeed. Frustrated, obviously. It was Johansson.
Not frustrated, disgusted with, I mean, the guy's not even in the hunt for the championship, and he takes the championship leader out, you know, and
what happened?
well, I went to the corner, and he tried to dive underneath me, obviously, and just, you know, hit me right in front of my left rear wheel, and that flipped me up and put me right into the guardrail.
I guess if there's an upside, you still go out of here regardless with the championship lead.
That's no upside. You know, the thing is none of my other contenders have been taken out like that by somebody who didn't count for the championship. You know, now this, you know, we're still leading, but it's a whole new ball game, and it was by someone who really had nothing to gain or to lose by making as aggressive a move as he did.
Thank you, Bobby.
Thank you.
I'll tell you.